everybody, how you doing? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dave. I'm 58, semi-retired, single, and no kids. I live just outside of Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State University. I decided to join Doordash to help supplement my income. I hope this series of videos will highlight what it's like to be a Doordasher in a town that is not a major metropolitan center. All right, let's get to it. All right, Wednesday, September 15th, 2021. Didn't do a damn thing yesterday, blew the whole damn day off. Didn't mow, didn't dash. I am going to mow some lawns today, and I want to dash for the rest of the week pretty much. I think I might have made a strategical and tactical error here. As we saw in the last video, I did set a schedule, and it did activate for me, unlike the previous couple times, several weeks ago. And since then, I've just been dashing now and apparently taking my chances. Well, university started about a month ago, and the students are in, they're settled in, and I didn't think about them door dashing to raise beer money. Uh-oh. So, we saw Ames Cool Gray the other day where I had some difficulty in getting orders. You know, they said the time slots were full. So thinking about that this morning, I thought, you know what, I better schedule some dashes. So as we see on the main page here right now, at the bottom, the big red button is Navigate. Just a few seconds ago, it was Schedule, but it changed. And I think that's because the schedule blocks are pretty much taken up. It's not giving me the ability to schedule a block. So what we're going to do here is go up to the upper left-hand corner of the hamburger menu and touch on that. Then we're going to hit Schedule. Okay, Wednesday the 15th highlighted in red. Underneath that, we see Iowa Ames, and we see the available time blocks that are there and reserve as your own. And as you see here, most of them are just in 1 to 2 to maybe 2.5 hour chunks. Not a whole lot available today. Now, that would not prevent me from going over and dashing now, free dashing and picking up orders if there's availability. But you know what? I'm going to guess that there maybe is not a whole lot. Even though we go back to Dash Now and look real quick, and I zoom in a little bit, zoom out, it is very busy in Ames. I could probably get away with it. Okay, but anyway, back to schedule. All right. Thursday the 16th, we see a little dot underneath that. I've already made some scheduling reservations. So we're going to touch on Thursday the 16th. And we see that I have 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. reserved and 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. reserved. If we look down at the available time slots as of right now, again, 3-hour chunks, 2.5-hour chunks. There's not very big scheduled blocks available. So I took what I could, and we'll run with that. Now, that's, you know, Thursday, tomorrow, I'm going to run over at about 6:45, 7 o'clock, free dash, if you will, dash now, and see what I can get. At least I know that I've got 11 a.m. to 1 reserved, and if it really cools down at that point in time, I can come home, take a couple hours off, then go back from 4 to 8:30, which will actually be 4, probably to 6:30 for me. Okay, let's go to Friday the 17th. Again, you're looking down at the bottom there, the available time chunks, not very big chunks of time, just some hour and a half chunks. You can see 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. That's about the biggest chunk that's available. And by the way, just to let you know, when you tap on the pencil icon on the right, say at the 12 to 3 a.m., that is the maximum. You cannot go any earlier than 12 a.m., and you cannot go any later than 3 a.m. So that is the maximum chunk available for that time slot. All right, Saturday the 18th. Here you see I've got a 7 to 3 p.m. chunk scheduled. That was an available chunk. And the other reservable time blocks are not that great in length. However, you do see the third one down is 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. So if we touch on that one, we cannot go any earlier than 8:30 a.m., but we can choose any of these other times as our start and then the end time, and you can see the possibilities of our setting our end time. Sunday, I have an 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. time slot reserved, and usually if the papers come on time, they'll come about midnight or so on Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I can get done by about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, take a little cat nap, and then go dash from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and just check out the Sunday, see how that works. Again, down in the available time slots, you do see the 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. You know, you could reserve the whole day there, or any set of hours that you want. Monday, the 20th. Okay, now, the second available slot that you see is 5:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. parentheses next day. That would allow you to customize just about any time slot out of that possibility right there. So you could customize it to 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. or anything within the drop-down menu parameters. So basically in this case, that 5:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. next day parentheses there is, you know, something that allows you to fully customize. They're wide open. They're looking for dashers. Schedule your dash. You can see that I used that to create a schedule 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. I touched the 5:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. block, penciled it, and chose my 7 to 4. You can see the 5:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. is still there, meaning there's still enough slots not reserved that somebody could use that to create a custom time slot. If you come back to Sunday the 19th, you can see that that big chunk of time with the parentheses of next day is not there. It's actually pretty close with the 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Anyway, so I've got that reserved for Monday. Come over to Tuesday the 21st. Uh-oh, nothing available. Carroll, Iowa. Wednesday, nothing at all. It is my hope that for Tuesday and then Wednesday, at least as far as Ames is concerned, it's just too far out to make those reservations, even though the calendar is available. And we just saw proactive incentives. Let's get back to Dash. New promos, we'll touch that. And extra pay for Ames, $1 over base pay from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. I see that all the time. The midnight crowds, if you will, the beer drinkers. I imagine you're delivering beer from Hy-Vee. You know, I don't know. But anyway, so that doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, so back to the schedule, super quick here. As we've seen, I can't do anything for Tuesday. I can't do anything for Wednesday. Tomorrow, I will keep an eye on that. Every morning, I'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to start scheduling blocks. Now, here's the thing. Once you reserve and schedule a time block, you can delete that without any penalty whatsoever. They just ask that you do it as soon as you can so other dashers know that that time frame has opened up and it's available to them. So, you know, if I reserve a time slot, say for next Tuesday, and then I have to mow some yards, I can either A, adjust it, possibly. It depends on what they'll allow based on the number of dashers that are there and the demand. Or I can just delete it, you know, at least a couple hours ahead of time, which then brings up my slot open for someone else to take. All right, so anyway, so we have to, I'm going to start scheduling. We're going to do that as far out as we can. Like I said, one more time, you can delete a dash without any penalty whatsoever. It doesn't affect your ratings or your completion rate or anything. Okie dokie, I hope you guys can take something from this and learn a little bit. I sure have in the last few hours when I decided to do this. And I think it's prudent to schedule times out as far as you can if you think that you're going to do this like I am on any regular basis. Again, every market is different. I just didn't think about the college kids dashing. So that one's on me, and we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It might be a little bit of a lull here, but I'll make it work. All right, guys and gals, thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time.